Hello, good day. We are going to teach you on how to install VirtualBox. This presentation outlines the steps to successfully install VirtualBox on your computer. Whether you are a beginner or an experienced user, these instructions will guide you through the process. Members: Fernandez Mark Daniel, Cruz Lawrence, and Imperial Daisy Ray. Hello guys, in this video I'm going to show you kung paano i-download at i-install ang full Oracle Virtual product sa inyong operating system window. So that includes both our virtual application and Oracle Virtual Extension Pack. Ang VirtualBox po is nag-aalaw po siya sa atin na mag-run different types ng operating system sa inyong main PC. For example po is Linux, Windows 11 or Mac OS. It does this by presenting the image of generic PC sa any operating system na in-install mo nang walang nagagalaw sa software o sa setting mo sa main host computer mo. Ang kakayahan po nito ay kilala po sa tawag na virtualization, meaning po you can test, try out or run different types ng operating system sa inyong computer sa inyong computer lang. Also, pinapadali po ng VirtualBox ang pag-test po ng mga computer programs kahit na iba't iba pa po yung operating system nang hindi po na gumagamit ng iba't ibang computer. It also helps people use old computer programs na hindi na po siya nag-work sa mga latest na computer. Sa pag-install po ng VirtualBox, you are going to enable tons of new and advanced features. For example po is yung USB support.
First po is click po natin yung Google. Yan po, click po natin siya. Then, type po natin is Oracle VirtualBox. Then, click po natin. Then, makikita po tayo dito na Oracle VirtualBox. Then, click po natin yan. Then, pindutin po natin tong download. And, yung window host po yung next. Then, makikita po natin siya na nagda-download na siya doon. And then, antayin lang po natin siya. Then, click po natin yung na-download natin. Antayin lang po natin siya na ma-open. Then, yun na po. Na-open na po siya. Then, click po natin yan. Then, accept po natin. Then, next po. Next po ulit. Then, yes po natin siya. Then, yes po ulit. Then, next po natin siya ulit. Then, install po natin siya. Yan po. Antayin na lang po natin siya na ma-open. Then, click finish po. Ayan po siya. Download na po.
Minimum requirement for visual machine. So, we need processor, memory, storage, trusted platform module, graphics, and display resolution. So, sa processor po natin, we need at least 1 GHz or dual core po na processor, or the more core the better po, like quad core nga po yung minimum. We can apply also the octa core, ayun po. And for sa memory po or RAM, our minimum requirement is 4 GB RAM. It is the minimum requirement for Windows 11. Sa storage po, at least 64 gig of virtual hard disk for Windows 11 also. And sa trusted platform module is we need at least 2.0. Requirement din po siya sa Windows 11. Sa VirtualBox, software-based TPM resolution simulation can be used. Ayan po. Sa graphics, DirectX 12 compatible graphics for GUI. And sa display po, display resolution at least 720 pixel or 1280 by 720 pixel. Ayun po. And sa host system naman po, ang requirement po natin, minimum requirement ay OS, operating system nga po ulit, processor, memory or RAM, disk space, graphics, visualization support. So sa processor po natin, at least dual core processor po. Ayun po. But the higher is the better po. Sa RAM po is 8 GB RAM. To allocate enough memory for both and the host and the virtual machine. Ayun po. Mas mataas po siya compare po sa virtual machine. 8 GB po yung hinihingi po dito na minimum. But the higher is the better. Next po is disk space. Minimum requirement is 50 GB free storage or at least 64 GB po per virtual software and virtual machine storage. Graphics po compatible with DX12 dahil nga po yun din po yung sa virtual machine po natin. Compatible po at least. Higher for or higher po, mas better for the Windows 11 GUI. And visual support po is your processor must support hardware visualization. So, and must be enabled in BIOS to enter BIOS. Ayan po. So, OS, ang minimum requirement po natin is OS, processor, RAM, disk, graphics, and visual support. Ayan po.
Sa pag-install po ng VirtualBox, natutunan ko po kung paano po mag-setup ng virtual machine na kaya po niyang magpatakbo ng operating system po sa loob po ng computer ko. Una po, nalaman ko po na kailangan pong i-download at install ng tamang VirtualBox para po gumana po ito ng maayos. Also, importante din po na i-check po natin kung enable po siya sa virtualization sa BIOS settings po ng computer natin. Kasi po kung hindi po siya compatible dun or enable po is maaari pong hindi gumana yung virtual machines. Nakita ko rin po kung paano po i-configure ang virtual machine tulad po ng pag-allocate ng tamang RAM, storage at iba pong mga system resources. Importante din po para hindi po bumagal yung host computer habang ginagamit ang virtual environment. Bukod po dito is natutunan ko rin po kung paano po mag-install ng guest operating system at gamitin ng VirtualBox guest additions para po mas maayos yung performance at integration po sa host system. In summary po, napagtanto ko po na ang VirtualBox is napaka-powerful po niyang tool para po sa testing, development, and cybersecurity po. Madali lang po itong gamitin basta po tama po yung configuration at sapat po yung resources ng system. And sa pamamagitan po ng hands-on na pag-install ko po at pag-setup, mas lumawak po yung kaalaman ko about po sa virtualization and kung paano po ito makakatulong sa iba't iba pa pong way ng computing. Yun po.
Lesson learned from VirtualBox installation. Compatibility check. Ensure the VirtualBox is compatible with your operating system and hardware before installation. Proper configuration. Allocating the right amount of RAM, storage, and network setting is crucial for optimal performance. Guest addition matter. Installing VirtualBox guest addition improves graphics, performance, and integration between the host and guest OS. Backup is essential. Regularly backing up VM files helps prevent data loss. Resource management. Running VirtualBox can slow the host system if resources are not properly allocated. Conclusion is installing VirtualBox is a straightforward process if the correct steps are followed, including downloading the appropriate version, configuring the setting properly, and setting up the virtual machine is successfully enables the use of multiple operating systems within a single host machine without requiring dual booting.
So I learned in setting up VirtualBox and virtual machine. So is we separate and we isolate our existing environment. So number one I learned is running another OS. It allows us to install another OS like Windows, Linux or Mac OS without changing our main OS. Very useful to sa pagtetest po ng program or ng ginagawa natin in multiple OS, like testing our capstone sa OS user or sa Linux user or sa Windows user. And number two is software testing and development. So we can test yung new updates nila and yung new software without changing our main sa ating current device. And cyber and ethical hacking. And we use virtual machine for penetration and testing to analyze malware without harming our main computer. Learning and experimentation. Ayun nga po, as what I said kanina. Practice coding, networking, and OS installation without risking our main computer. And safe browsing and privacy. We use virtual machine to protect our main system from viruses and malwares. And lastly, running old or compatible na software. So, kung we had a Windows 11 na naka-install, then we want the apps or software na nasa Windows 7 or Windows 10, or we had the access sa mga ganon, is we installed the lower version of that OS in our VirtualBox and virtual machine. So, yun po, running old or incompatible software sa ibang OS. So, yun po yung running. And VirtualBox and virtual machine are powerful tools for testing, learning, security, and software development. So, we can use it freely without risking our main system.